I think I'm Chuck Dizzle. Checking in. Inglewood or wherever your favorite rapper lives.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are checking in with Chuck Dizzle. I am your host, of course, Chuck Dizzle. And you can't smell that's smog. You can see the beautiful weather. You can't feel it, but I can, because we are on Melrose right now in Los Angeles, California. Beautiful weather, beautiful people, man, and of course, cars driving by left and right. We'll talk to the homeboy Quiz, Division Music's own, as we get into all his projects. He did Pass or Fail, he did Before Taxes, and right now, Dope Kicks, Fresh Hats. We're gonna get to a sense of fashion and sense of style and everything that he got going on. So take a ride with me, because you are checking in with Chuck Dizzle. Let's go.
Dope Kicks, Fresh Hat, rewind button, press that, press that, press that, rewind button, press that.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Got us here on Melrose. Tell the folks where we at, man.
Oh, yeah, we're at the Mike's spot. It's called BYN, you know, Dope Kicks, Fresh Hat. Got some dope shit in there.
Makes sense with the project, man. Let's go talk about it. Come on. So, Dope Kicks, Fresh Hats is the title of the project. Is obvious as it sounds as far as the music is as well.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. Like Dope Kicks, Fresh Hats, obviously it's shoes, it's hats, you know, but it's also Dope Kicks, drum kicks, Fresh Hats, hot hats.
Gotcha.
Music.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay.
kind of like, you know, it's my whole thing as far as like the style, the fashion, and then being in the music. Those are like two things that just been consistent my whole life.
Now, why is that? Where did that come from? Especially speaking on the fashion-wise, where did that come from day one?
I think it's subconsciously. When I was a little kid, me and my brother, we were like 2, 3 years old, and my mom and my grandma, they used to have us like in every mall all the time. Like we
Day in, day out. Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't like we were in the malls with them, and they be in the malls till they closed. And like me and my brother just be running around doing our own thing. Like when I moved back to LA, that's how I knew my sense of direction. Like remember where the malls were at.
It's like, oh yeah, man, I know how to get down that street, cause yeah. Lakewood, yep.
Beverly Center over here, even in the valley. So, I mean, just being around it, seeing it, and I mean, my mom was in it. She was like, she dressed well, was into fashion, and like, as a little kid, she always kept us dressed.
Right.
Hats with the new, you know, whatever the style,
Latest
fashion
stuff.
was at the moment. Like, yeah, she has
Always had you like that. Now for you, as far as being in the hip hop game, man, who are the freshest MCs that not only have the dopest styles, but the freshest sense of style too? You know, fresh lyrics, dope styles like that, to kind of keep with the concept of.
Biggie was fresh. It was like Fabulous was always fresh. It's like a couple cats. I think like really like fashion just goes along with hip hop.
Hip hop, period.
Like
Yeah.
kind of like sets the trend of what's going on. Like Kanye is super fresh.
Right.
He's always doing something different, and like people may not even get it at the moment, but they catch on, and he kind of like sets trends. You know what I mean? So it's different cats, it's different MCs, and even you can hear what they talk about. Oh, who was really fresh though? Nas.
Nas, you right.
Like, he was always super clean and on point. AZ was always super fresh.
Now, do you want that to be a part of your music as well? Like, are you into setting trends, or you just going with whatever's going on at the same time? Like rocking the dope shit, or I'm gonna set the trend to be the nigga that's gonna make niggas rock the dope shit?
I mean, right now I don't even think about that much. Like, I think it's more of a natural thing, whatever I feel like wearing, whatever I'm paying attention to. But at this point, my focus is the music. Like, just making myself a better MC, a better songwriter, understanding what the people want and giving them the music first. I worried about that part later. Right now, it's all about the music. Getting people into me as a person and what I got to say. Then I'm gonna give them the other stuff, and you know, just kind of like figure out different ways to attract a different audience or a different demographic by what I wear.
So like, what's some of the shit that you rocking right now that you just can't go without?
I mean, automatic off top, J's, retro Nikes, like, you know, some pennies or some Dion's or some Bo Jacksons. I kind of don't really veer away from Nike.
Right, that's your company, yeah.
That's what I know. That's what I stick with. And even like the retro shoes, it just, you know, just takes you back to childhood.
Yeah.
I mean, we in BYN breaking necks, so you wear some throwback cats, they know what's coming.
Right.
Like, oh, where you get those from? Oh, you got those from back in the day? Sometimes I say yes, sometimes I say no.
Just
you know, it is what
leave it to the guessing, huh?
Money.
It's all about money. So why? Kid, run it.
The last time I talked to you was kind of funny, man. I asked you, what if this music thing doesn't pan out? And you referenced having a job and saying, well, if it doesn't, I'm good with this 9 to 5.
Yeah.
A couple months later, you quit And now you're doing this music thing full time. So talk about that and stepping out on faith and how it's been treating you as of the last couple years.
Okay. In the last couple years, I think I've had I had like just some good, solid opportunities. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I stepped out on faith. Yeah, I let it go. I let go of my comfort zone. Like, that's just what I was taught. That's what I was comfortable with. That's what I knew the whole time.
Right.
But as soon as I left, I had a chance to go on a tour. After the year after that, I had a chance to go on another tour. You know, I hit about almost every state in the country. Before then, I never really left the West Coast.
Right.
I've never seen anything past Nevada and Arizona. So to go to New York a couple times and even stay in New York for a week to go see just the rest of the country and how the rest of the United States kind of lives and operates, like that experience by itself was enough for me.
That's dope.
I mean, at this point, I don't really have like any hard responsibilities or anything kind of holding me back, so I just figured I'd take the chance while I could.
Right.
If I was responsible for like other people's lives.
Exactly.
And stuff like that, you know what I mean? So took the shot, got to go on tour, made tons of fans, got my mixtapes out, you know what I'm saying, and was able to program myself and really understand who I was as an artist, what I need to reflect, what I need to give people, what I need to show people. Then it started to like make sense, like, you know, you want to get full-time results, you got to do full-time
effort.
work.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to get overtime results, you got to put in overtime.
Definitely.
You feel me? Get that pay and a half. So,
and what's funny too, man, I don't know if people even know the fact that you got your own business aside that ties into music too with Press for Less, man. So kind of talk about that too and how that you're able to use that to kind of still fund what you're doing. Yeah.
Well, like Press for Less thing, that was just a blessing because like I would like research for my own good, like how much the mixtape would cost when I was pressing up projects, whatever. And then I like started researching how much the materials were. So I kind of like started figuring out like how much the machines and, you know, just how much everything was. And I wanted to cut costs as much as possible, so I just bought the stuff for myself.
Right.
Then it hit me like, well, you know what, I know all these artists. I got cats that I just mess with and do music with all the time.
All the resources.
And I could probably give them a better deal than what they're getting anyway. So I just started doing it like that and just kind of like started snowballing, and I just ended up being the person people hit up for.
Right. And what's different about Dope Kicks, Fresh Hats, and why now? Well, you know, what's the overall message with that?
Dope Kicks, Fresh Hats, the difference is it's 100% honest. Just like I'm talking to you right now, I'm just being myself and giving you me naturally. That's what Dope Kicks, Fresh Hats is.
Okay.
It's me paying attention to the art, to who I am as a person, why people like me, and what I need to give them.
Right.
I think before, you know, I took like a more of an aggressive approach. I don't know if it was from like just listening to who I was listening to or what I liked at the moment and what was going on. But I mean, like, I think this is the first thing, like, honestly, like a lot of things came naturally to me.
Right.
Like, I played football when I was a kid, that was natural. I played basketball, it was natural. Even academics in school, it was natural, it was easy. Rapping somewhat came natural to me, but it's the first thing I decided to like sit down and really develop my craft and develop my skill as far as like when it's time to rap, when it's time to create a song, when it's time to tell a story, when it's time to, you know, just how to entertain people and what they like, and started studying like the greats. I took a lot of time and development into this project.
Right. Who do you have on there? Like, who are the people that you reach out to for features, you know, production-wise? Like, what step did you take to advance from the last project to this one?
The step that I took, well, like, I wanted to have key features for people that fit, people that I like, people that I listen to. So, of course, I got rapper Big Pooh.
Nice.
I'm a super fan of Lil Brother, super fan of rapper Big Pooh itself.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Fonte, I'm a fan of Foreign Exchange. Like, I follow the whole movement. I'm a fan of Ninth Wonder. So
to get him on the project was big, yeah.
It may not be big to everybody else, but for me it was big. It was like, it's a humbling blessing.
Right.
Then Crooked Eye. I grew up listening to Crooked Eye.
Of course, yeah.
First time I heard Crooked Eye was on like the Wake Up Show.
Yep.
Then when I heard him on Corrupt Streets as a Mother, I was like, "Phew, this dude is
crazy, yeah."
So to watch his career, see what he turned into, Joe Budden being one of my favorite, Worst of 5'9" being one of my favorite, Joel Ortiz getting to like him a lot as he came up, and then like seeing him form a group.
Yes,
you know, like
ridiculous,
being on tour, seeing him perform at the House of Blues with them all together, and it's just crazy. So to get him on a record was
means a lot, yeah.
It's another humbling blessing for me. Of course, Glasses taught me a lot. He's you know what I'm saying? He allows me to be myself and allows me to just do what I need to do musically. Business-wise, he showed me so much.
Right.
Taking me on 2 tours.
Right.
Let me get my own song inside of his set on the tour. Like, I had no choice. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my big brother. Fifth is our newest cat from the crew, from Division. Fifth just turns up.
Yeah, Fifth is crazy, yeah.
He got that energy, he bounces, he moving, and he really about what he's talking about.
Yeah, he got the young nigga movement going
He's
on.
not faking, he's not just putting on the show, like that's really him.
Right.
You talk to him,
Yeah.
Thirds. I got the
Shout out to Thirds too. Yeah. Inglewood.
Thirds came to the studio, we vibed for a second, like the record fit both of us perfectly. Like, and I watched Thirds for a long time, from You and I to what he's doing now, and just how he developed, and you know the stuff that he has going on. With
Right.
I just respect Thirds because he's from out here, but he's doing his stuff. He's doing it like in a different magnitude.
Right.
So I fuck with Thirds. I fuck with Thirds real heavy. Producer wise, of course, Sega. You know, it's my brother.
Yeah.
Sure. Who else is on there? Style Messiah, THX. Just threw me some crazy bangers.
Wow.
Crazy bangers. I got a mix of producers though. Macado.
Okay, yeah, Macado Music, yeah, man. All right, so you mentioned Glasses Malone, obviously being your mentor, your brother, somebody you looked up to over the years, but I think people don't give you the credit for being around, you know, that whole camp, you know, from when it was Blue Division to now Division Music. You know, you've been down from day one, man. You never moved around, you never switched sides, you never did anything like that. Why was that important for you? Why is that loyalty important for you to actually, you know, stick around with him as he went through the whole album getting pushed back and this, that, and the third?
I believe in him. I believe in him. I believe in myself. I believe in the capabilities. Like, this music game, like, to a lot of people, it's a dream.
Right.
It's a dream. And like, even you gotta understand, like, just the number game.
Yeah.
It's so many people trying to be rappers. And then only so many get to really be it and do it.
Right.
So I mean, the fact to even have 2 deals, or to even get a record or an album on the shelf,
Yeah.
you already beat a lot of people.
Yeah.
You beat so many people at that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of cats, like even cats that's out and that's popping right now, they got mixtapes, they cracking, they in the streets, like they probably even got records on the radio.
Right.
But not all of them, only a few of them is gonna get a record on the shelf.
Very true.
So
Very true.
at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Are we in this to make a buzz? Are we in this to be in the record business?
What's the end goal for Quiz, man? What do you want to see your career go? Overall, your career, just everything, man. Where do you want to see it go? I mean,
I'm at this point, my goals change as I do different things, whatever. Right now, I just want to generate a strong buzz. I want people to be able to relate to me personally, be confident in what I'm going to give them, my craft and my skill, and know what I want to do or what I want to give them, and be honest and latch on to it. That's my goal right now. As I move further, I'm already kind of like projecting what I want to do as far as like position myself and get ready for the music business, which is, you know, you got to make hit records.
Right.
You got to get an album on the shelf.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about having a crazy mixtape all over the streets or whatever and doing shows. Like, that's a part of it. But if you have a hit record, guess how many more shows you gonna get?
very true.
Guess how much longer, you know what I'm saying, your career might extend versus having a buzz.
Now, we've seen, obviously, the independent game just expand in the last couple of years, specifically out here. I mean, the independent game's always been around, but specifically out here, it seems like a lot more artists are taking that route to say, you know what, I don't need to get a deal, per se. You know, how does that affect you as an artist and, you know, trying to get that buzz? You know, you might not have to sell as many records, but, you know what I'm saying, with the independent, you still make the money.
I think it's in my favor. Because I don't think, like, right now in the record game, in the music business, I'm not your type of artist that you want to invest into right off top. You listen to my music, it's like, oh, he's dope, he's skilled, he's talking about something, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's not what's moving at the moment.
Right.
So I get opportunities to create things and avenues for myself to get people to keep watching me, to get people to keep listening, to keep getting it out to the people,
Right.
so they can latch on to me as a person and decide for themselves versus somebody else deciding, you're not worth it.
Yeah.
I decided myself and just work, wake up, do it every day, wake up, do it every day, wake up, do it every day.
Most importantly, where can the folks check in with you at?
You can check with me on my website, www.quyzmusic.net. Twitter, @BOUDIVQUIZ. It's also this one radio station. They play my music all the time, rotation every Thursday, homegrownradio.net. You know what I'm saying?
No payola.
Free. If you want one of those, call me. I got the price for it.
For sure, man. And all them artists, if y'all need Press for Less, man, go on and hit him up. I'm pretty sure it's on his website as well.
I don't care. I'll press up CDs every day, all day. Whatever's bringing money, I'm doing it.
He's on it.
Man, I'm so humble right now. If it's money, come bring it. Come bring it.
Rotate that. Rotate that. Hey, this is Checking In with Chuck Dizzle. Thanks, Quiz. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Always being down is, you know what I'm saying, just watching your career grow and blossom from day one, man. So keep doing your thing, man. I remember this nigga, we both knew each other, we had braids, man. That goes to show you, you know what I'm saying? Braids. I had no hang time.
I didn't have no hang time.
That's what I said, we both ain't had no hang time. So, you know what I'm saying, we had to cut it eventually. But Checking In with Chuck Dizzle, we catch y'all next time.